you can buy the iPhone 16 Pro Max for $800 and the iPhone 17 Pro for $1,100. Is the $300 difference worth it? Let's talk about it. I've been using both of these iPhones for the last year as my daily driver iPhones. The iPhone 17 Pro is currently my phone, but I've used the iPhone 16 Pro Max for over a year now, and I do believe I'm really well qualified to talk about both iPhones and to compare them, because yes, it's not that easy. Whenever you pick up both iPhones, you will definitely notice the difference between the designs. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a titanium and glass body design, while the iPhone 17 Pro features an aluminum body design. Both iPhones are different. Currently, the 17 Pro is the newest and shiniest, and this is supposedly the Pro new iPhone, which is kind of strange because Pro always meant premium and performance, and not just performance. But this year is different. This year, the iPhone Pro model is the performance model, not the most premium one. And you will notice the difference. Whenever you grab both iPhones, the iPhone 16 Pro Max definitely feels more premium, heavier, and obviously more expensive than the iPhone 17 Pro. While the iPhone 17 Pro feels softer, feels lighter, but it feels less premium. And this is a big thing because if you love luxury, if you want to buy an iPhone because it is a luxury item, then the 16 Pro Max is the way to go. For less $300, you can actually get a more premium iPhone than the iPhone 17 Pro, which is kind of weird, but it's true. The titanium design is much more durable, feels better in the hand, and it will definitely enable you to wear this iPhone without a case. While if you want to buy the iPhone 17 Pro, it's mandatory for you to buy a case. It's weird, I know, but it's the choice for you to make. Because if you want the aluminum iPhone, you will get better performance, better cooling performance. Your iPhone won't overheat, ever. While the iPhone 16 Pro Max will, and that's a big problem with the titanium iPhones. That's the reason Apple switched to aluminum. But again, it's pros and cons here, because if you get the aluminum iPhone, you will pay more and it's less premium, less durable. But if you get the premium iPhone that costs less money, it will overheat. This is the battle of choice, and you need to choose. You want the most premium iPhone that costs less money, $200 less, or do you want the better performing one? Tough choice, but if you ask me, I will always go for the 16 Pro Max. Obviously, not just the design and build quality, for less $300 you can grab a bigger display on the 16 Pro Max. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED display, while the iPhone 17 Pro features a 6.3-inch OLED display. Side by side, they are completely the same. The same panel, the same peak brightness, the same overall quality, the same technology behind it. The only difference is, for less $300, you can grab a bigger display. That's it. And then again, proves my point. I do believe that the 16 Pro Max keeps winning in terms of value here. And with that in mind, grabbing a bigger iPhone also means grabbing a bigger battery. Yet again, buying the cheaper iPhone, the 16 Pro Max, gives you bigger battery than having the iPhone 17 Pro. And having bigger battery, even with a bigger display, gives you better battery life. So the iPhone 16 Pro Max features all-day battery life, obviously, and the iPhone 17 Pro also features all-day battery life. Obviously. The biggest difference lies whenever you do high performance tasks, and on a controlled environment, the iPhone 16 Pro Max battery will last longer. Obviously, if you start using both iPhones on hot weather, because of the aluminum body of the iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will overheat, this iPhone won't, and so this will destroy its battery, the iPhone 17 Pro won't. And here lies the biggest difference, and the biggest, probably, deciding factor, is that if you are a performance-focused guy, if you are a professional, you need this iPhone to last throughout the next work that you do, and in harsh conditions, the 17 Pro is built for that. This iPhone is not built to be durable. This iPhone is not built to be an everyday iPhone. It's built to be a performance iPhone. Apple thought it is almost like a cinema camera. Like an F1 car, this has some less durable, less premium materials, but enables me to perform much better. While this one is like a Mercedes, built like a tank, really high quality materials, but really heavy and not as fast. As for a new overall hardware feature, nothing different. The iPhone 16 Pro Max does have the camera control and action button the same as the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you want to spend the extra money because you think you will have any extra features, you probably won't. If you are currently looking to buy these two phones, you are in either of these two brackets. The professional guy that wants a professional tool for his work, or just the average guy that wants the best iPhone available. And here you will have a really big division, because if you are the professional guy, buy the 17 Pro. This gives you the latest and shiniest camera technology, gives you the latest and shiniest cooling technology, USB-C, Apple Log 2, all of those things are present on the iPhone 17 Pro, and it's worth for you guys to grab one and use it for work. While if you want the best iPhone available, Well, that's a tougher choice because you have the iPhone Air, and the iPhone Air will give you the titanium body, will give you the OLED display, and will give you the thinnest and best design available on the iPhone. The thing is, that's not the most powerful iPhone available. So if you want to combine the most powerful with the most premium, your only choice is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So if you are the average guy, I do believe that saving the extra $200, which are not needed, you will need the extra features that come with the iPhone 17 Pro, which are very small, and I will talk about a little bit later on the camera comparison. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will give you the best overall combined package, with the titanium frames, with the premium design, and with the amazing OLED display. Coupled together with an incredible triple camera system, you will have the best package available for the average guy out there currently buying the Pro iPhone. And because I've just touched on the cameras, I do believe that the upgrade from the iPhone 16 Pro Max to the iPhone 17 Pro is not worth it. And if you are currently deciding buying an iPhone, I do believe that saving the $300 and buy the 16 Pro Max is the way to go. If you are a professional, skip this part, buy the iPhone 17 Pro, end the video right here. This is the best camera available on an iPhone. But if you are currently looking to buy an iPhone and you want to know which one is the better value one, the 16 Pro Max camera system won't disappoint you. Both are a triple camera system. Both share two lenses, the main and the ultra-wide lens. They have both a 40 megapixel sensor there. So the photos, the videos, they are the same between these two devices on the main and the ultra-wide lens. If I put them right here, you will notice any differences between the shots on the iPhone 17 Pro and the 16 Pro Max from the main sensor to the ultra-wide sensor. The biggest difference though lies on the telephoto. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 5x 12 megapixel telephoto, while the iPhone 17 Pro features a 40 megapixel 4x telephoto. I know the iPhone 16 Pro Max has a tighter lens than the iPhone 17 Pro, 5x versus 4x. Isn't that a downgrade? Well, it isn't, because the iPhone 17 Pro features a 40 megapixel main sensor. It can crop in on that 4x lens, creating an 8x optical zoom on the camera system. So you have a 4x and 8x against a 5x. That's the biggest upgrade between the 17 Pro and the 16 Pro Max in every feature. So yes, that's where the $300 go on the iPhone 17 Pro, to the telephoto lens. But to give it credit, the telephoto lens is definitely better than the 16 Pro Max telephoto lens. You will notice that the photos are sharper, they are clearer, and especially in low-light photography, it performs much better than the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which kind of falls apart a bit whenever you do like really low-light portrait photography. The thing is, whenever you compare them side by side, the differences are really small, and especially on that 8x portrait photography mode, because again, it's an optical zoom against a crop in. But again, if you put them side by side, the sensors are so small that you won't notice that big of a difference. Again, if you look at these two photos, one is an 8x crop on the 16 Pro Max and the other is a 17 Pro optical 8x photo. Can you tell me the difference? Maybe. Which one is which? Is the A the 16 Pro Max, is B 17 Pro, or the other way around? Pause the video and tell me in the comments right now. I will wait. Well, which one it is? Well, A was 17 Pro, B was 16 Pro Max. Did you notice that big of a difference? Because I don't. You probably can tell a bit by the image quality, by a bit more noise on the 16 Pro Max, and by less sharpness. But again, the differences are so small that $300 don't justify the upgrade. And as well as, obviously, the iPhone 17 Pro can take 4x telephoto shots and they look amazing, but I also love the 5x look on the 16 Pro Max. So it's more like a matter of choice, less of quality, and the $300 can simply justify this. And so I think it's a very small upgrade that I don't think it justifies the extra money. So if you're currently looking to buy an iPhone, I definitely recommend you guys buying the 16 Pro Max. Obviously, there are reasons to buy the 17 Pro. If you want the small form factor and the newest and shiniest camera system, getting the iPhone 17 Pro is the way to go. But if you are currently looking for a new iPhone and you are undecided between the 17 Pro and the 16 Pro Max, this is the iPhone for you to buy. Better value, better build quality, incredible camera system that is actually on par with the 17 Pro, and in my opinion, better value. But if you want to find out the best value iPhone in 2026 that I do believe beats the iPhone 16 Pro Max, watch this video right here because it's not the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Go check it out. And so let me know in the comments below which one are you getting, because again, even if I tell you that the 16 Pro Max is the better option, at the end of the day, is your choice. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.